enjoy your work. I mean, if you don't like your work, then resign or quit.
He made millions in the auto business, bringing some of the first foreign cars to West Michigan, then gave so much of that money back to our communities, having a profound impact on many lives. Tonight, we're remembering Peter Cook. The Grand Rapids businessman and philanthropist died last night of a heart ailment. He was 96 years old. One of the people who knew him best was his close friend and former business partner, Bob Hooker. He sat down with 24 Hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey to talk about Peter Cook, the person. Joe?
Yeah, they met involving a little car from Germany. That's what brought them together in 1960. That business relationship was also the beginning of a friendship that would last a half a decade. That little German car was a Volkswagen Beetle. Peter Cook started selling them in the early 1960s. When he needed a salesman, he turned to Bob Hooker.
The Volkswagen was becoming so popular with the return of the servicemen, and VW decided they wanted independent distributors.
The venture was risky. There were no ready-made dealerships selling Volkswagens at the time.
I think it was very risky at the time.
Cook and Hooker proved the naysayers wrong. Peter Cook talked about the venture in this 2006 interview with 24 Hour News 8's Rick Albin.
Some people early said that nobody's going to buy that ugly little car, you know. But it started to sell. At one point, we had a 1.5-year wait list.
That entrepreneurial spark was typical of Peter Cook.
I once heard a news reporter ask Peter later in his life, you must be very bright because you were such a great success. He says, no, you got that all wrong. He said, all I needed to do was know one thing, and that one thing was hire good people and let them do the work and give them the freedom to do it.
Of course, Grand Rapids has always been fortunate in the fact that there's never been a shortage of people like Peter Cook willing to take risks that pay off for the entire community. But there's another element to Peter Cook's kind, the type of people who go into business but also manage to forge and maintain lasting friendships with the people they're partnered with.
Working with him the way I did, I think he had as much joy out of the quiet things that he did to help people that needed help. And those weren't tax-deductible donations. Those were just from the heart to say, here's something I can do to make your life better.
We have much more reaction to the death of Peter Cook at woodtv.com.
Thank you, Joe. Peter Cook's legacy will live on in West Michigan. In fact, it's written on the sides of buildings across our area. One of the biggest is the Grand Valley State University Cook DeVos Medical Center on Medical Mile in downtown Grand Rapids. The large clock tower on GVSU's Allendale campus is named the Cook Carillon Clock Tower. And many of you have likely taken a ride on the carousel inside the Grand Rapids Public Museum, that too also named for Peter Cook. Visitation for Mr. Cook will be Wednesday from 2 until 4 and again from 7 until 9 o'clock at the Metcalf Funeral Home in Grand Rapids. His funeral service will be Thursday morning at Central Reformed Church on College Avenue Northeast.
I'll take a look back at Peter Cook's life legacy and how he made the millions of dollars he ended up giving back to his community. That's coming up a little later in this newscast.